Hi y'all. Thanks for watching. Welcome back. Today, let's talk about what you will allow will continue. When you allow somebody to speak to you in a tone that you don't think is appropriate, or that bothers you, or you feel is disrespectful in any way, you have every right to tell them they can't talk to you like that. People are so afraid of offending the other person. What you don't realize is that they offended you. So you absolutely have a right at that point to say something. So if somebody says something to you, doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter if they're a boss, a family member, a friend, a loved one, a acquaintance, a stranger, a police officer, it doesn't matter who it is. If they talk to you in a way that you don't think that you feel is appropriate, you're not going to tolerate, tell them. Say, excuse me. If it makes you think, excuse me, the minute they say something to you, like, who do you think you're talking to? Then you have a right to say, excuse me. I don't allow people to talk to me like that. I don't ever. I shut it down. So if they ever say something and you say, excuse me, and they go, what? Go, you don't talk. I don't allow people. Here's what you say. I don't allow people to talk to me like that. I won't tolerate it. I won't put up with it. Not going to happen. Don't talk to me in a tone or a manner or in a disrespectful way. Nobody has a right to talk to you that way. Everybody says you don't have a right to treat people like that. You don't have. Well, then you have a right to stand up for yourself when people do treat you that way. Not enough people do this. It's not hard. Say, I don't allow anyone to speak to me in that tone, way, manner, however they said it. With those words, don't call me that, whatever. Tell them, I'm not speaking to you like that. You're not going to speak to me like that. I won't allow it. And by telling them I won't allow it means you're taking all the authority or the power they think that they might have over talking to you that way. They don't. You don't have a right to talk to anybody that way, and they don't have a right to talk to you that way. So when somebody does talk to you like really shitty, tell them you don't get to talk to me that way. Because once you allow it one time, they now think it's okay every time. So the next time they talk to you, they're going to talk to you the same way. Or they treat you a certain way. Or they hit you, or they slap you, or they joke, or they tease. Any way that is insulting or mean or controlling, you have a right to go out. I'm not going to allow that. And you can cut those people out of your life. You don't have to keep them in your life. If they're like, well, this is how I'm going to be, then I don't want you in my life. Not hard. It's really not hard. It's not hard to stand up for yourself and tell people yeah, I don't care that you're my boss. You don't have a right to speak to me like a shit. You don't. I have a right to stand up for myself if you feel you have a right to treat me nasty. Stop allowing it. The minute you allow it, you set it up for future times that they think that they can get away with it. And it's just absolutely unacceptable. And if you've allowed it for months, years, and all of a sudden you stand up for yourself, they're like, what, all the other times it was okay? Well, it was never okay. Well, then you should have never allowed it. So then it falls on you. So think about that. What you allow will continue.